everybody, and welcome to another Sunday styling here at Artichoke. Today we're going to talk you through an essential summer wardrobe. So today is less about flogging clothes and more about ensuring that you have got the proper building blocks in place. So to use an analogy, when we think about doing up our house, or if we're ever lucky enough to build our own house, we get carried away looking at kitchens and bathrooms and can spend a fortune on the complete loveliness that a fabulous wet room entails, but you're going to look very stupid in a field, in a wet room, with nothing around you because your house fell down. And it's the same with clothes. In order for you to have a cohesive wardrobe that you look good in and you feel good about, we need to get the building blocks in place before we get carried away with all the loveliness and all the frippery. So, we're going to start in a minute. No birthdays today, so it might be an idea if anybody has a birthday next week that you let us know so we can say happy birthday to you. Please tell your friends about the Sunday styling. It would be fabulous to get more people involved. And remember to keep pushing that like and those love buttons as you see things you like or you hear something that you like to hear, because that helps us tremendously in Google land, as does you sharing this with your friends. So we're going to crack on, ladies. I hope you've got a cup of tea and you've had a wee, because this is going to take about 30 minutes. So, the essential summer wardrobe. Obviously the weather's changed slightly today, but let's just imagine it was yesterday. And what everybody needs in their summer wardrobe, even if they don't wear them the rest of the year, is a frock. So this is a floral frock. It's actually got a gorgeous tropical print, and as you can see it buttons all the way through, so actually you could wear this as a very long gilet over a pair of white jeans with a basic white t-shirt. If you notice, ladies, we've gone back to the basic white t-shirt that we have in every single styling session that we do. Now, you may think, well, I don't do white, I have dogs, my lifestyle doesn't support a white t-shirt. You're probably not right, but you know, we have animals and we all wear white t-shirts. But if you're adamant about this, pick a navy one, pick a black one. Just go with a basic neutral colour that you can move through your entire wardrobe. Find one that fits you and buy 10 of them. So the next thing to invest in is a linen suit. Oh, I forgot to see how much this tropical dress was. It is, let me put the specs down, £84, and it's from Pomodoro. I'm just going to go back to this dress again. It's from Pomodoro. You will notice that I've slotted quite a few Pomodoro things into this week's styling session, and that is because we are running a lockdown offer on all Pomodoro items. If you put Pomodoro 20 in at the checkout online, you will get 10% discount. If you don't do online and just would like to speak to a human being, if you ring us on 01 760 724948, we can talk through the sizing and we will give you the discount at the end of our conversation. Now, can I stress, ladies, that whilst we're in lockdown and we're putting all our items online, we have to, if this says it's a size 12, put it online as a size 12. But we find with Pomodoro that the spec is not consistent across all styles. So I'm sure, Anne Randall, if you're listening, you'll be able to confirm that you messaged me saying, I love this dress, but I won't get it around my boobs. and actually when we measured it, it was the right size for you. So some of these Pomodoro dresses are coming up a size larger than they say they are, some are coming up a size smaller. So if you have any doubts whatsoever, please just give us a call. We can pull out our tape measure and measure the hips or the boobs or the waist so that you get something that fits you first time round, rather than doing that backwards and forwards thing. Getting back to the linen suit. So a linen suit is a perfect outfit for the summer because it works well together with our basic white t-shirt underneath, but they can be worn so well as separates. So the jacket can be worn with the white t-shirt and popped over a pair of white jeans. Then the cropped linen trousers can be worn beautifully with a Breton t-shirt. So ladies, hopefully I'm showing you that if you invest in a linen jacket, it will be able to work as separate as well as a smarter outfit together, and this is a great building block for your wardrobe. So the jacket is £84 in this beautiful chambray colour, and the culottes, which bring the suit a bit more on trend, are £61. Now hopefully summer didn't end yesterday. We've got months ahead of us of sunshine, so we will need a little pop-over basic t-shirt dress. Now unfortunately this isn't online yet, but I promise you before I go to bed tomorrow night it will be. I've got quite a lot on today, including my weekly trawl around a supermarket, so I might not get it done today. But this is great for a lot of shapes. It's got the V placket, so to give you depth. It's got a collar, which so many ladies like around their necks. It's got a short sleeve, but it's not that short. And bearing in mind that this is a size small, you can see that it is knee length, and it's quite a flattering cut because it's not terribly shaped. And the best thing about this dress is that it is £29. So this is the sort of dress that you can buy one season. If it lasts you two, it's a bonus, but it's a great everyday outfit when the weather gets hot. Now the other thing I just wanted to have a quick chat about was the sizing that we're putting out on our Sunday stylings. You will notice that everything that I'm showing you, or the majority of what I'm showing you, is small. And the reason I'm doing that is because you have a larger model you can look at. So I'm a 16 at the top and a 12 to 14 at the bottom. So a lot of ladies who are sort of between 12 and 16 average can actually relate to me, but we have a lot of customers who are a size 8, 10, 12, and what I want to do is to show them that these clothes will suit and fit them too, as we haven't actually got a smaller model to wear them during lockdown. Now we move on to white jeans, beginning to be a stuck record here, but again, they are an essential part of the summer wardrobe. Germany has come out of lockdown, which means that we can finally place orders with Anna Montana. So we've had our first delivery of full-length white jeans this week. They're not online yet. Again, I will make every endeavour to get them online by the middle of the week. Unfortunately, now we're down to a staff of 1 rather than 3. There aren't quite enough hours in the day for me. But if you want a pair, we have 2, I think, in each size. 1 or 2 in each size. Anyway, it's not a problem because we can order more, and I will now be starting to place orders with Anna Montana weekly. So although we're showing the jump-in jean today, and the Angelica Magic Stretch. The reason we're keeping these in stock is because a lot of our Dora ladies are moving from Dora to a jump-in jean. But if you are a true Dora fan or you're a Monica fan, and you want a summer colour, or if you want a summer colour in any of the other styles, we are now back in the position where we can say to you that we will order them in from Germany for you, even if we're not stocking them in the shop this year. And then if it turns out that it's not actually what you want, you send them back and we put them back into stock. So as far as Anna Montana is concerned, we're back to service as normal. So on Tuesday, I will be reordering the 7/8 jeans. And if you have anything that you want urgently, can you please message me or call me on 01760 724948 tomorrow. If I don't pick up, leave a message. Then your order will go on to this week's order, so you should have it next week. I hope I'm making sense, ladies. So we've got the basic white jean, and as you can see, I've teamed it up today with a boat neck jumper. Today is a reminder that summer in the UK is not always that warm. Now, a lot of ladies say they won't wear stripes if they are bigger. I don't know what has sort of traumatised them to the point of them refusing to do this. And possibly when I look at this video later today, I might be thinking, oh my God, I'm talking a load of old baloney. I don't think this jumper makes me look bigger. It's because the stripes are not even. If you have uneven stripes, the eye is not allowed to stop. It keeps moving, and it also has a nice boat neck, so it sort of diminishes my bust slightly. As always, I've got it out at the back because this is actually quite fitted. This is a 14, and if I didn't have it pulled out at the back, you'd be able to see all my rolls, which would not be a good look. So I always wear my tops, if they're tucked in, pulled out at the back, or I wear a jacket, which is why when you come into the shop, I'm normally wearing a jacket to cover this up. So that's the stripy jumper. Of course, everyone loves the Breton. So we've also got the same shape in the t-shirts. Can you see, ladies, that the sleeve is not that short? It's almost to the elbow, so it covers up your back wing. I forgot to tell you how much the jumper was. The jumper's 52, jump-in jeans are 66, these are 69. These two t-shirts, if I grab the first one, it's looking fab with your jump-in jeans. The white one, as we showed you earlier, is looking fab with your culottes. So can you see, ladies, that your essential wardrobe is coming together? So these are both £27, and they go equally as well with another staple that should be in your wardrobe, and that is a lightweight, wide-legged pair of trousers. Now these could be linen, they very often are, and they're very often white, but we don't actually have any in stock at the moment. So what I thought I would do is I would show you this gorgeous, fully elasticated waisted pair in a very lightweight denim from James Lakeland. I had the culottes last year and lived in them. They're just so easy to wear. They make you feel fabulous because you can move in them after years of being constricted in skinnier jeans. It was a real joy to wear these. This year we've got the full length one. They should be £99, but James Lakeland is doing a special offer, so you get a third off, so they're down to 66, which I think makes them a snip. I know I promised I'd have James Lakeland online by the end of this week, but I was lying. So I'm going to hope to get it all on by the end of next week. But this is a perfect pair of summer trousers. And then if we just pop necklace on. Around here, white t-shirt over there, simplicity itself, but a stunning outfit, especially if you put your necklace on straight. Anyway, we can't be good at everything. So, bung that on there, pop this back here, and of course it won't be nicely arranged now, but we'll go through that later. The next part of an essential summer wardrobe is a slightly shorter pair of trousers, so that you don't go all sweaty Betty in August, or actually October. Now the weather is changing so dramatically. So we always suggest a pair of shorts. Now we do have these in lots of colours, but because we're doing the basic wardrobe, invest in a pair of navy shorts. These are from Stark. They make our body perfect jeans. They're a fabulous German trouser maker. A lot of the German brands, unlike British brands, they specialise. So Stark don't make shirts, they don't make dresses. All they do is they make trousers. So they spend their time and their effort making trousers, which means the quality is there, the cut is there, and like all Stark trousers, these are made in Europe. So they are £59, but they tick an awful lot of boxes, the most important one being longevity. So here we have a pair of Bermuda trousers. I actually would roll them because I'm so top heavy. These are sort of stop in the wrong place. So I would roll mine up, but for those of you who are conscious of your legs, they go down to the knee. Now for the ladies who are very conscious of their knees, and I hope you're watching because I can't think of the lady's name, but anyway, she's a lovely customer of ours from Ely, and she always caused great hilarity in the shops because of her knees. She just thought her knees were awful, and actually they weren't that great. But we always found trousers that would go over them. So these, her name will come back to me about 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. These are for those of you who need shorter trousers but have dreadful knees, or dreadful calves, or dreadful thighs. So again from Stark, slightly longer length, the same as the trouser, £59, a little bit of a thigh cut in, but not so much that if you're flat hips they won't fit you. I actually wear Stark cut-offs. I've got a denim pair. Now this is where we have to admit, we, the royal we, I have left our 530s at home. We do have a Stamen pull-on, which is so flattering. Everybody loves it, and I've left it at home. So that would be the third option for a slightly longer short, because it's depending on how tall you are, it's sort of to the knee or slightly below. But when we do Sunday styling next Sunday, it's going to be about our navy story, so they will definitely be featured strongly. So next Sunday we're talking about our navy summer collection, and the 530s will be here. Bit of a cough here, excuse me. It's hay fever, not COVID-19. Right, the next thing you need in your essential wardrobe is the maxi skirt. Now this is great for ladies who hate their legs. It's very cool, it's easy to wear, and it is very, very on trend. So this is a really good length for most women. A midi length, I can't think of many people it doesn't flatter. Obviously if you're petite you might have to turn it up, but it's a really, really good length. This is from Pomodoro, it's £70, but with the Pomodoro offer of 10% off, that would take it down to 63. So a midi dress, a midi skirt, ladies, another essential piece for your wardrobe. Now we're moving on to the lightweight jacket. Again, because British summers are never guaranteed, we recommend that you have at least one lightweight jacket. This is a gorgeous tencel. It's so soft, really easy to wear, very, very loose fit. And actually, I think this might be my size. Yes, it is, because I actually, we're doing daily videos for the Pomodoro offer. And as I didn't bother unpacking this, I just kept it in the bag. And the clothes that I bought back last time. Probably doesn't look great over the jumper, but you can see why I love it. Just a nice loose fit, covers a multitude of sins. It just reminds me of those lovely artist jackets. So this is a very easy to wear summer jacket that will go with anything. You can just throw it over any garments that you have. Now, the other thing that we need in a summer wardrobe is a couple of more dresses. So we're going to move on to the shirt waister. Now, I put this in because actually it's an almost perfect example of two dresses. So, it's a really loose cut, can you see? That it's just a throw over dress, and it has, if I can get them, pockets. So it's an example of just an everyday pop over dress to wear when the summer gets hot. So got the gorgeous tropical pattern that is so on trend at the moment. It's a nice soft colour, so most ladies would be able to wear it. It's not quite a shirt waister. It's got the placketing, which again, the collar to cover your neck, the V, which is flattering because it shows a bit of your chest, but it doesn't button all the way through. But if it did, it would be the perfect example of a shirt waister, because it would mean that you could wear it as a jacket as well as a dress. So you get a proper shirt waisted dress that unbuttons all the way through, like the James Lakeland linen one we showed you last week, and then it's really dual purpose. Now this is going to be slightly mad because this isn't the linen one we bought last week, but if you think about that linen dress from last week, undone over these with a white t-shirt, $1 million, ladies. Absolutely fabulous. So you would have bought that dress to wear for a wedding. When the wedding's over, you can just wear it every day. In fact, what we'll do is when we do the chambray story, we'll pop it all in to show you how we put it together. Now, the other thing is a maxi dress. Now, I must admit, it took me a couple of seasons to get my head around these, because I felt as if I was wearing my nightie. But I now have two maxi dresses. One is from Yes, and that was my first one. I got it about 4 years ago. I love it and I live in it. And my other maxi is James Lakeland ruche dress that I was so unsure about when I first bought it. But I had an 80th birthday to go to and no time to shop. So I grabbed it, got on a plane to Germany and worried about how much I liked it once I got there. And I was just overwhelmed by the amount of compliments that I got. So clearly it was the right choice. So I am actually a born-again maxi dress person. Now this is great. It's got the Empire line. So we were talking about how to elongate Sue's legs the other week. Because this finishes here, it has the illusion of everything underneath being legs, which is one good point. If you hate your legs, it covers them up, which is another good point. If you hate your arms, it's almost to the elbow, which is another good point. Actually, I think this would be really flattering. I haven't had a chance to try it on yet, but I would add this necklace to break the neckline for me. I probably would lose the belt because I don't really need much attention drawn to my waist. And then I probably would wear it with a pair of trainers, just to really dress it down. So just consider a maxi dress, ladies, because I think that you might be pleasantly surprised once you've got your head around the whole idea. Finally, we have a white shirt. Every styling session we do a white shirt. But can you see, ladies? There you are. Worn over a pair of shorts and some decks. The ultimate dress down North Norfolk coast, or where I come from, when they all pile into Suffolk and to South Weldon Aldborough. This is the outfit to wear. So we finished with the white shirt, and hopefully, ladies, that has taken you through the clothes you have to have in your essential wardrobe before you start getting carried away with all the other bits of loveliness that you want to buy. So to help with this quite minimalist wardrobe to ring the changes, what we've got is we've got 3 necklaces, all from Dante. This is $27.50. Looks fab with that. I've shown you the one with the rose gold and silver. Now, the rose gold and silver is particularly useful because this will move into the winter as well. Actually, the pink one I've just shown you would look good in the winter. So these are trans-seasonal necklaces. This one's $31.50. The pink one, I think I told you how much it is. And then I just thought this was just a little pocket with the jacket, and it just breaks the neckline, and that is $27.50. So during this lockdown period, ladies, if you're feeling fed up, you haven't got a fortune to spend, just get a little necklace. Add that to your essential wardrobe this season. They also make great gifts, and during lockdown we're offering free gift wrapping as well. Now, ladies, when I started this video, I forgot to say to you that I can't comment whilst we're filming. So please keep commenting, keep chatting to each other as we go through the video, and as soon as the video is finished, I will upload it, and then I will come back to you answering all your questions and acknowledging the fact that you've been joining in. So, shoes. Strappy sandals, part of every essential wardrobe. Now, a lot of ladies who come into the shop say, well, I can't wear heels anymore. Now, that is probably true of most heels, but these are from Vionics, and I'm just going to pop them back up here and show you the Vionics sandal, which will more clearly show you that you can wear strappy sandals if they're from Vionics, because they've got the built-in orthotic. So I am an orthotic woman. I always have orthotics in my shoes because I slipped discs about 10 years ago, and for many years wore fit flops, but you know, they just don't change their stars. I've got to the point, if I never saw another fit flop again in my life, it wouldn't be a day too soon. So I moved over to Vionics, and these are super, super comfortable. I have 2 pairs, actually of this style, and have worn them on city breaks twice. And you know, we were walking up to 10 miles a day, no problems at all. They also do a flip-flop. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. Little teal pattern, beaded at the front. And again, it's got the built-in orthotic, so it's super comfortable. None of these are online yet, but they are on my very, very long to-do list. However, ladies, I think these are probably one of the items that you should ring us about, because they're American. The sizing is not completely converting to the UK, so it's quite large. So I actually go down a size in these. So those are our summer basic sandals, some are flip-flops, some are strappy sandals, and can you see they go up the leg? These are gorgeous. We are so in love with these. And actually I think there's a bit of discount on these at the moment. I just need to check when I get home because these sandals are actually last season's stock. So we've got one size 4, one size 5 and 2 size 7s left. They were £120, but I think they're down to about 80 now. Have to check that. And then finally, if we could just have a close-up of my balenas, which, as you can see from the mud on them, I wore up to the pig field the other day, so they need to go back in the washing machine. So these are my balena shoes. Donna posted a picture of hers earlier in the week. 4 years ago, these were this colour. They're now like an old pair of comfy jeans. They have faded because I put them in the washing machine so often. So balena Orca Bay shoes are perfect for summer because you can pop them in the washing machine. Now, the thing with all Orca Bay shoes is they're not great for wide feet. These are good on people with normal to narrow feet. Michaela, if you're watching, I know that you ordered a pair and you sent them back. I actually forgot to ask you if it was because of the width or because they were simply too small. If you are posting, perhaps you could just, if you are watching, perhaps you could post to let us know because you have fairly wide feet and we weren't sure whether this was going to be a great style for you. So if you could let us know why you returned them, that would be great. I'm just going to move my necklaces out of the way so that I can get to handbags. Now, part of any essential wardrobe is a crossover handbag. That is because it will take you anywhere and everywhere. Twist it around so you can't see the zip. So this will be great if you ever get on holiday again. Zip at the back to put your passport or your cards in so people can't pinch them. Take this gubbins out. It's got a little zip in here for more valuables, and then it's got a pocket for your mobile phone. So this is just a perfect bag for nipping up to London with or going away for the weekend. And if you're disciplined, you can actually wear it every day. But I have a load of old crap in my handbag, so that's not going to work for me. These are £42, Italian leather, gorgeous. And I've just bought 2 colours today, ladies, just so that you pick the colour that goes with your essential wardrobe. Clearly this has been quite navy based, but we can't assume that your essential wardrobe is navy. It might be black, it might be taupe. So they're the first 2. The next 2 are totes. So this is an Italian leather tote, great for the summer. This would be good for holidays, so it's a good time to buy it. It's now so that it moves through becoming your holiday bag, because you can take this on the plane with this inside it, so that you've got 2 handbags when you get the other side. This will get your crossbody handbag in it, and it will also get your makeup and all your 100-gram things in it. Now this is where my mind goes a complete blank again, because my daughter has these designer handbags. Begins with L. It'll come back to me. Perhaps if somebody's listening who does know what this is a copy of, then you'll be able to tell everybody else. But these are super. These are actually £15. The last time I bought one for a real one for my daughter at the airport, it was 90. But can you see how these are perfect for holidays too? So they just unpack. You can pop them in your suitcase. So they go flat, and then when you get to the other side, you've got a handbag. This is the medium. We also do large and extra large. So for holidays, you can carry the large and the extra large on the plane with you and get your crossbody inside as well. And because I'm sure the mediums were £15, I think they're £15 for a medium, 17 for a large and 19 for an extra large. So these won't break the bank. And we've got them in two colours, two very basic colours, so that they go with most garments. So this is the coffee, and this is called soil, which is a hideous name, but it's a beautiful colour. And look, ladies, this will go into the autumn and into the winter as well. Can't get this buttoned up. Hang on, there you are. So perfect, it does button up, to me being stupid. There you are. So these are great, and these would make great gifts as well, £15. Now it looks a complete tip, so we feel quite at home. This is what our shop always looks like once I've been here for a day. So I hope you've enjoyed Sunday styling, the essential summer wardrobe. I hope you noticed that I did actually get the price on all the clothes before I started today. So I'm one step ahead of last week. I'll make sure next week I know how much the accessories are too. Now, my husband suggested last night that actually you would be really interested in what Donna and I get up to when we're not at work. Somebody suggested that we always look so glamorous. Well, we don't, I can assure you, when we leave this shop. This is our opportunity to play dressing up, which is why we love coming to work so much. So what Rob suggested was that I take you on a guide of our sheep this week. Next week we'll do Donna's tortoises, and then we can go and see my cattle, and those are mine because I bought most of them. Like many of you who would rather spend 500 quid on a dog than a jacket, I'd rather spend it, well, £1 grand on a cow. So that's what my passion is, which is, yeah, and it is ridiculous because I never have time to see them. They're my fantasy life, along with my beautiful white house and my perfect garden. That's what I do in the life I should have, rather than the one I have. So what I do in my fantasy life is I get out of bed in my white house, and then I go to yoga, and then I go to Waitrose, and then I go and see my cattle, and then I go home. Don't know what I do in the evenings, I haven't got that far yet. Anyway, I think I've lost the plot here. So yes, sheep. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a Facebook Live, but it's going to be on Artichoke Girls, our Facebook group, because it's slightly off message. It's not completely about clothes. Now, for those of you who are not a member of our Facebook group, Artichoke Girls, I urge you to join. It's very tongue-in-cheek because clearly we're no longer girls, but it's just full of a great bunch of women who enjoy laughing at life and just cracking on with what we have to crack on with. They love clothes, and actually during the lockdown period they're becoming a lot less shy because they're sharing more and more of their outfits. So what we thought we would do is pop that Facebook Live over on our group, so please join Artichoke Girls now if you haven't done so already. We'll approve you. I don't think we've ever turned anybody down. And then at 7 o'clock on Tuesday evening, as long as it is not raining like mad, Rob and I will be walking around the sheep field, and then I can talk you through what I do every day when I'm walking around the sheep field. So hopefully we'll see you there. The one after that is more clothes related. We'll be back here on this page on Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock. And that is when we are going to resolve Catherine Catherine from College Farm. I can't say her name every way. I always trip over it. Catherine from College Farm, she has set us a little task to dress her for her business. She runs a B&B and also a wedding venue. So she has to have clothes that are suitable for feeding llamas, for greeting B&B guests, and for being the hostess at a college farm wedding. So she set us quite a task. She always looks as if she's walked out of country life. So Catherine, darling, you're in for a surprise. So join us on Tuesday night on Artichoke Girls, where we're wandering around the sheep, and on Thursday back here on the Artichoke page at 5 o'clock when we're making over Catherine. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I promise as soon as this is over we'll upload the video and then I'll come back to you with any comments that you want me to answer. Before I go, just to remind you, our website is www.artichokecollection.co.uk, but we are a shop with a website, not the other way around, so we love talking to people. If you have any concerns at all, we just want to chat things through, give us a call on 01 760 724948, and the phones will divert to my mobile during the period of lockdown. Thank you, ladies. Have a lovely day, and I look forward to catching up with you on Tuesday.